Okay, I'm making DuBu. DuBu is a spicy tofu soup. This is the tofu. Extra soft. Okay, we're going to start with 2 small onions. You can also use 1 large. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cloves of garlic. Crush them. This is kelp. It's like dried seaweed. This is a tea strainer. I got it at a Korean supermarket. Okay. You're going to need dried anchovies. Yes, dried anchovies. You're going to need 15 dried anchovies. 2. The reason I have these in a Ziploc bag is because I'm freezing them after you buy them from the store in the refrigerated section. You can actually put a paper towel in a Ziploc bag and freeze them, and they will last even longer that way. Now, what took me so long to pick which anchovies I wanted was I was trying to find some that were straight. Most of them are curled. I was trying to find some that were straight. You have to take the guts out. You have to, literally just break out the stomach area. See that? I'm going to do that with all of these. We're just using this for a broth, and that's what all this is. This is the kelp, anchovies, the garlic that I smashed, and the onions that I cut up. All this is going to make a broth, a base for the DuBu, the spicy tofu soup. Okay, this is the base. What you do is let this boil for 20 minutes, okay? This is bunapi mushroom. It smells like beer. You want to cut the bunapi mushroom halfway down. You don't want any of that. And put it in a bowl to be washed. The trick to these is you have to actually don't try to peel each one off like this. What you do is you just peel them off in clusters like this. See that? Okay. And like that is how you'd want to put it in the soup. Just like this. Just lay it down on top. And you actually put these in last. They are known for being crunchy and chewy. if it's your first time having it, it'll seem like it's not cooked all the way. You might not like it. It's almost like a noodle that you can't really bite into. Anyway, I really like them. They're really good. Put that in a bowl to be washed. Let's prepare the green onions. You only want a few of these, and actually this is for last, just like the enoki mushrooms. You put them in at the same time. Okay, these are already washed. It's been 20 minutes. Clay pot on the stove, and then you let it heat up. Cooking oil. You want to make sure this is oiled very well. I'm going to chop 2 cloves of garlic. Chop your garlic. Okay, this pan is very, very hot. Add the mushrooms. Garlic. Okay, you want to brown the mushrooms, okay? And while you're doing that, take the onions and the garlic out of the water, out of the broth that you made, and chop it. The mushrooms are making their own juice. Do you know how good this smells? Mmm. Yummy. Okay. Now comes the good part. Red pepper flakes. This is where it all comes from. All the flavor is right here. Bam. Let's see, this is red pepper flakes, okay? I'm going to use just a little bit more than a half a cup. I'm letting them cook. I'm letting it cook into my mushrooms. taste the flavor. Cups of broth. Don't cut there. Cut in the middle. If you cut it in the middle, it actually is easier to get it out of this tube. You cut it in the middle, and you can either drop it in there whole and then cut it with your spoon, or spoon it out because it's so soft, you know. I'll show you later. But whatever you do after you put it in, don't stir it too much or you'll break the tofu, and you don't want to break the tofu. It'll crumble into tiny little pieces. Now this is tofu soup, but you don't want crumbled tofu soup. Okay. What you want? Get some of this kimchi juice out of here. See this? That's good. That is good stuff right there. I'm gonna add it. Remember when we first started out and it was clear? It's been about 10 minutes. If you want to spoon it in there, you can spoon it like this. But doing it that way actually makes it more easier for it to end up breaking up more easily in the end, because you're going to be stirring gently. Move it around, but don't break up these long tubes of tofu you have here. Okay, not yet. But when you do get ready to break them up, just use the spoon and go through it like this. See? That's it. Okay? Enoki mushrooms.